Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating and thought-provoking topic, existentialism. This is the first part of our series, where I'll be giving you an overview of existentialism, what it is, where it came from, and why it matters. We'll explore its core ideas, its history, and the different types of existentialist thought, whether you're new to philosophy or just curious about the big questions in life. This video will give you a solid foundation to understand this profound and influential movement. So, let's get started. What is the meaning of life? Why do we exist? These are questions that have haunted humanity for centuries. And while science explains how we came to be, philosophy seeks to answer why we are here and what our purpose is. Existentialism is a philosophy that confronts these profound questions head-on. Unlike other schools of thought that offer clear answers or universal truths, existentialism challenges us to embrace the uncertainty and freedom of human existence. It emphasizes that life has no predefined meaning, and it is up to each individual to create their own purpose through choices and actions. This philosophy explores themes like freedom, responsibility, authenticity, and the inherent absurdity of life, making it both deeply personal and universally relatable. Existentialism emerged in the 19th and 20th centuries as a response to traditional philosophy, religion, and the rapid changes brought by industrialization and world wars. Thinkers like Søren Kierkegaard, Friedrich Nietzsche, Jean-Paul Sartre, and Albert Camus laid the foundation for this movement, each contributing unique perspectives on existence, meaning, and human freedom. While Kierkegaard focused on faith and individual subjectivity, Nietzsche declared the death of God and called for the creation of new values. Sartre popularized the idea that existence precedes essence, meaning we exist first and then define ourselves through our choices. Camus, on the other hand, explored the concept of the absurd, the conflict between humanity's search for meaning and the universe's silence. We'll explore the definition of existentialism, its rich history, and the different types of existentialist thought, giving you a comprehensive understanding of this influential philosophy. Now that we've introduced existentialism, let's dive deeper into its definition. In simple terms, existentialism is a philosophy that focuses on individual existence, freedom, and choice. It argues that life has no inherent meaning, and it's up to each of us to create our own purpose through the choices we make. This philosophy is deeply personal, emphasizing that we are not defined by external forces or predetermined paths. Instead, we define ourselves through our actions and experiences. At the heart of existentialism are a few key themes. First, existence precedes essence. This means that humans first exist, and only later do they define themselves through their choices and actions. Second, freedom and responsibility. While we are free to make our own choices, we must also take responsibility for the consequences of those choices. Third, authenticity. Existentialism encourages us to live true to ourselves, rather than conforming to societal expectations or external pressures. And finally, absurdity. This is the idea that there's a fundamental conflict between our desire to find meaning in life and the universe's apparent indifference to that search. Some of the most famous thinkers associated with existentialism include Jean-Paul Sartre, who famously declared that man is condemned to be free, Mabuse Albert Camus, who explored the concept of the absurd, Søren Kierkegaard, often called the father of existentialism, and Friedrich Nietzsche, who challenged traditional values and proclaimed the death of God. These philosophers, among others, have shaped existentialism into a powerful and enduring way of understanding human existence. Now that we've defined existentialism, let's explore its birth and history. Existentialism emerged in the 19th and 20th centuries as a response to traditional philosophy, religion, and the sweeping changes brought by the Industrial Revolution. It was a time of great upheaval, and existentialism arose as a way to grapple with the uncertainties and anxieties of modern life. The horrors of World War II further fueled this philosophy, as people were forced to confront the fragility of human existence and question the meaning of life and human nature. At the forefront of this movement were several key figures. Søren Kierkegaard, often called the father of existentialism, focused on individual subjectivity, faith, and the leap to belief. He believed that truth is found in personal experience, not in abstract systems of thought. Friedrich Nietzsche took a different approach, declaring the death of God and challenging traditional moral values. He argued that individuals must create their own values in a world without inherent meaning. In the 20th century, Jean-Paul Sartre popularized existentialism, emphasizing radical freedom and the idea that existence precedes essence. Nabru, he famously said, "Man is condemned to be free," highlighting the weight of responsibility that comes with our choices. Albert Camus, another influential figure, explored the concept of the absurd, the conflict between humanity's search for meaning and the universe's silence. His works, like The Stranger and The Myth of Sisyphus, remain iconic in existentialist literature. Beyond philosophy, existentialism had a profound cultural impact. It influenced literature, with writers like Franz Kafka and Fyodor Dostoevsky exploring themes of alienation and the human condition. It also shaped art and psychology, with figures like Viktor Frankl developing logotherapy, a form of psychotherapy that helps individuals find meaning in their lives. This rich history shows how existentialism has not only shaped philosophical thought, but also left a lasting mark on culture and society. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world to me and helps me create more awesome content for you. We've explored the history of existentialism. Let's break down its main types or branches. While existentialism is a unified philosophy at its core, it has evolved into different forms, each emphasizing unique aspects of human existence. The first type is atheistic existentialism, associated with thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus. This branch argues that there is no God or inherent meaning in the universe. Instead, humans are entirely free and responsible to create their own purpose and values. Sartre famously said, "Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself," capturing the essence of this idea. Camus, on the other hand, focused on the absurd, the tension between our desire for meaning and the universe's indifference, and encouraged us to embrace life's struggles with courage and defiance. Next is Christian existentialism, represented by figures like Søren Kierkegaard and Gabriel Marcel. Unlike atheistic existentialism, this branch incorporates faith and spirituality. It emphasizes the individual's relationship with God and the struggle to find meaning through a leap of faith. Kierkegaard, for example, believed that true meaning comes from a personal, subjective relationship with the divine, rather than from objective systems of thought or dogma. Another important type is absurdist existentialism, closely tied to Albert Camus. This branch delves into the conflict between humanity's search for meaning and the universe's silence. Camus argued that while life may be inherently absurd, we can still find joy and purpose by embracing the present moment and living authentically. Finally, there's phenomenological existentialism, associated with Martin Heidegger and Maurice Merleau-Ponty. This branch focuses on human experience and perception as the foundation for understanding existence. Heidegger, for instance, explored the concept of being and how we relate to the world around us, while Merleau-Ponty emphasized the role of the body and senses in shaping our reality. While these types of existentialism may seem distinct, they often overlap and share common themes, such as the emphasis on individual freedom, authenticity, and the search for meaning. Together, they offer a rich and diverse perspective on what it means to be human. As we wrap up this first part of our exploration into existentialism, let's recap the key points we've covered. At its core, existentialism is a philosophy that emphasizes individual freedom, responsibility, and the creation of meaning in life. It challenges us to confront the uncertainties of existence and to live authentically, true to ourselves. We've also seen how existentialism has a rich history, shaped by thinkers like Sartre, Camus, Kierkegaard, and Nietzsche, and how it branches into different types, from atheistic to Christian, absurdist to phenomenological. Each of these branches offers unique insights into the human condition, but they all share a common focus on the individual's struggle to find purpose in an often indifferent world. But this is just the beginning. In part 2, we'll dive deeper into the ideas of Søren Kierkegaard, often called the father of existentialism. We'll explore his thoughts on faith, individuality, and the leap to belief, and how his work laid the foundation for modern existentialist thought. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you